Hi everyone, welcome to Board of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and today's video is a little bit different. I've got a Tier 5 game and a couple of Tier 7 games. Just going to try and mix it up a little bit and see how we go. In this very first replay, this is from Digger from 1ARM. Now 1ARM doesn't stand for ARM. 1ARM is part of the 1AR group, and Digger's playing with his old mate Jezelenko, 1978 from 1AR as well. And Jezelenko, hell of a nice bloke, and they're in their M2s. Now, when he sent me this replay, he did mention that they were platoons, but they're not platoon. Maybe they're doing count-ins. I think that could be what happened. We do a few count-ins at 1AR. It was pretty groovy. Anyway, Digger from 1ARM is in the M4, the Tier 5 American medium tank. And you can see he's with standard rounds. It's 76mm gun, 115 damage, 128 penetration. Got no gold rounds loaded, which they would do 177mm, but you've got some heat rounds, which do a little bit more damage, 185 compared to 115, but obviously a lot less penetration, like HE normally does. Fires his first shot towards a KV-1. Blinky Bill. If that bloke's not an Aussie, I'll go he. And unfortunately, it doesn't go through. But PZ4D, whatever that is, at Tier 4, copped a pretty big shot from the KV-1. It sounded like a bit of a derp shell. Digger puts one shot towards the KV-1, bounces again, of course, and that's a testament to the armour of the KV-1, the Tier 5 Russian heavy tank. In the end, he gets the kill, though. That's his first kill, and without giving too much away, I reckon he's going to get more than a couple of kills in this game. 3-2's the score. Digger cautiously looking around the corner, just taking his time. Now, I'm not sure if there's a bug in the replay, but this sort of suggests that he's got no repair kits or anything like that loaded. But we'll see if maybe it's a bug, maybe it's not. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens. 2 kills, 139 damage. Puts a shot into that big, dirty German DW2 at Tier 4 German heavy tank. 5-3, 5-4 the score now. 256 damage, 481 assisted damage. So even though he might not be getting, might not be penetrating every shot, he has been tracking enemy tanks. Now you can see here in the middle of the screen, his crew's obviously got that perk which identifies what might be damaged on the enemy, tank is the word I'm looking for. 6-5 the score now. He's still got a bit to do. They're only up by one tank. A lot of map ping going on, which is not unusual, as he heads towards the Marder 38T. Marder 38T, the Tier 4 German tank destroyer. He's already on 2 kills. Looks like he's going to go right in front of his gun. No, he's not. He's turned around. He's running away like a scared little martyr. And Digger from 1ARM just staying on the right side of the gun of the Tier 4 German TD, and now they're down, but now they're even again as Digger picks up his 4th kill, evens it up at 7 apiece. 8-7 now. You can see the enemy Covenanter and A20 are both accosting the northern base, which is Digger's base. Digger's going with the KV-220-2 and the T28 going for the southern base, the red team. The OI Experimental on 368 hit points. That's going to be the challenging one. He's got no APCR rounds up his sleeve, so he's going to have to work on the angle. Well, that shot doesn't seem to have any trouble going through. Not sure how. Not sure. He's just taking pot shots. Now that OI just got him for 52. OI Experimental firing high explosive rounds, so it's going to be a hit and miss whether the shots from the OI Experimental do much damage or not. With the score on 10-7, the northern base is no longer in trouble, so these guys can take their time a little bit now. He cops 24 hit points of damage from the big Japanese derp heavy, and but of course that's nothing. He's still got 234 hit points up his sleeve. That's his 5th kill of the game. He'll be searching for a top gun now. Only 3 enemy tanks remaining: the Lux, the Largo, and the T67 at Tier 4 and 5. Largo looks like he's going to be the first target. Largo looking elsewhere, catches him napping, gets his 6th kill, confirms the top gun, and now he'll clearly be looking at the Lux. He is getting a little bit of damage from the German little buzz box, but he'll beat him on the reload, get the 7th kill. And no, there's still one left. Who's left? T67. T67 has not been seen this game. Not as far as I can remember anyway. 7 kills to Digger from 1ARM. 1,279 hit points of damage. A little bit blocked, a little bit of assisted damage. And look, 1,279 when you only bought 460 into this game is ticking. Well, I'm not going to go hunting for that T67 because that T67 could reliably penetrate the American M4. And he's going to sit back here and grab some. They're going to cap it out. Looks like they might be. Looks like they're not going to actually find the T67. And in the end, a win, 14-8. Not finding that T67. It sounds like something just landed in the cap circle, but it doesn't matter because it's a win for Digger from 1ARM clan, and his old mate Jezelinko, as well as 13 other players in that game. Let's have a quick look at the result before we move on to a couple of Tier 7 battles. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, the Hand of God Medal, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, High Caliber, Top Gun. I'm not sure if he was carrying equipment or anything, but it didn't need it though. It didn't fix his tracks at any stage. 1,279 hit points of damage, 7 kills, 1158 base experience. That was enough for an Ace Tanker. That T67 didn't even fire a shot, so I'm not sure what he did. That's the guy who was last alive. I'm not sure where he was hiding. He did move. He moved away, and he picked up 29 assisted damage, but didn't fire a shot. He did spot some tanks, so that shot that we saw going into the cap circle towards the end was obviously somebody from Digger's team, just firing to have a bit of a giggle. 17,500 credits. That's after tax with a standard account. 19 shots fired, 18 hit, 15 did damage, 1279 damage, a little bit of assisted, a little bit blocked, 5 minutes, Ace Tanker. Thank you very much, Digger from 1ARM clan. And if you want to join Digger and the other 1AR champions, jump onto TeamSpeak, join in some platoons, maybe even join the clan. It's a bit of it's a pretty groovy place to be, if you ask me. As we move on to game number 2, game number 2 features Germanian from DA Clan. I can't say I've heard of DA Clan, but Germanium's in the Panther M10, which is the Premium Tier 7 German medium tank. And he's on mines. He's going for the southeast corner, and it looks like he's going to try and tidy up this Chaffee, but he's getting a few cheeky shots from the enemy Type 64. Puts one shell into the Chaffee, puts 2 shots in, cops a damaging shot. He wants to be very careful here. This game could end pretty quickly. He does pick up the kill on the Tier 5 American light tank, but now he's looking towards the Stritzwagen M42 at Tier 6. That's a Tier 6. Is that the premium? I think it is. I think it's the premium Swedish auto-loading Tier 6 medium tank. Let's see what happens. 1 zips a score. Germanian's the only one with a kill. You look at the mini-map, you can see plenty of stuff happening in the middle. A rogue T67 tracks him, doesn't damage the Panther M10. Puts a shot towards the PZ34. Ginger Biggles? Is that his name? It is. Ginger Biggles. There you go. I'm tipping this is the Australian server. You do see some awesome in-game names on the Aussie server. I absolutely love it. 1 all's the score. He's up to 604 damage. He's blocked a bit. Blocked 225. There's that pesky T67. He's gone now. That's Aussie from ADF clan. I've heard his name mentioned before. 4-1 is the score. 2 kills to Germanian from DA. In the Panther M10, the Premium Tier 7 German medium tank is on mines. Kicking back here, looking for opportunities. He's down to half health. 618 hit points left up his sleeve. Just under half health. Looking for some cheeky sniper shots into the middle of the map before I can maybe go after that STRV. Is it Stritzwagen? Sturmwagen? Meatballs. M stands for meatballs, we know that. In the M42. Anyway, 4-2's the score. Germanian on 2 kills, 621 damage. There's the meatball tank. It's a Tier 5. It's not a Tier 6, Stewie. What are you talking about? It's the standard Tier 5 medium tank. And is quite rightly so. He's low tier. He's just kicking back behind that rock, trying to continue to get vision on Germanium in the top tier Panther M10. Now, this is a tank I've never played. I think it's known as the War Crimes tank. Reason being, the Germans, it's got an American flag on it. No, it's German. No, he's just done that. I think. As far as I know, it's the one that it was a captured Hellcat, I believe, and the Germans during the war made a few modifications to it, drove around in it, and kept the American markings by the looks of it. Different kind of camouflage. That's why it's known as the War Crimes track. It's all is certainly not fair in Love and War. Anyway, 4-3's a score on mines. I could be mistaken. I could be thinking of a totally different tank. He's just pumping some blind shots in towards where he thinks the Hellcat is. That Hellcat was on relatively low hit points. There's no shots for the Churchill, I don't think. Creeping forward. I don't think he's that scared of the Sturmwagen Meatball 42 tank, but he's worried that he's going to be lit by him, and then whoever's kicking back here sniping, which could very well be all these, you know, obviously artilleries, but the M44 hasn't been lit, the Stug, the IKV 103, pumps a couple of more blind shots toward where the Hellcat fired from. Still can't see the Hellcat. Still got 618 hit points. There's one artillery shell. 882 damage done. 340 block. 236 assisted damage. It looks like he's going to have to possibly have it out with this little tier 5. He'd probably only have to shoot it a couple of times. 75mm gun. 135 average damage. 150 penetration. That's with standard rounds. 194 with APCR. One more shot. That one went into the dirt. Wait. There you go. Now he should be relatively safe from being lit. I don't think there's anything else left on the enemy team that's not over in the central or the eastern part of the map, which could light Germanian up on the west. Score 7-6. Still looking towards that Hellcat. See what he can do. Sees the M44. That's got to be it. Oh, that's a juicy target. That's for sure. Bounces a Hellcat as his sixth sense goes off. Look at the mini-map though. Lots of TDs camping back in the south, and so they're not going to be able to support him if he does push forward. There's that pesky little Hellcat again. That should do it. There's his fourth kill. 8-7 to score now. Being very weary of the tank destroyers, which are going to be camping on this northern hill, which is exactly the right thing to do. Down to 499 hit points, 1236 damage done, 455 block damage, 236 assisted damage. There's the M44 again, but he's behind that mount. 6 cents goes off. He's got to either keep running forward to find cover or pull back behind that rock. Looks like he's going to pull back. Doesn't look like those TDs are aiming his way. Looks like they're all aiming towards the KV2. There's the M44. Puts one shell into him. That's a pretty good roll, 151. Second shot, picks up his fifth kill. 9-10 though the score. 10 all now as the IKV 103 goes down. And that's that was a shot from the grill, so he's got plenty of time just to aim, take his time, get rid of the tier 5 German artillery piece, carry the shit out of this one. That's his 6th kill. That's a top gun already, but he still wants to turn it into a win. There's still 4 enemy tanks remaining, including my old mate Steel Rain on the enemy team in the Churchill 7 at tier 6. $11-10 on mine, 6 kills, 1,908 damage, 455 damage blocked, 300 assisted damage. Looking for that Stug. He'll be double bushed up there. He'll be camping the shit out of this one. T66 is coming up to back up Germania, but he's only on 62 hit points. That's a one shot for anything left on the enemy team. Yep, that's the one shot. Needs to do something about that T43. Can he get 2 shots into him? He does get lit. Put another shot into that T43. That's a top tier German medium tank. One more shot might kill him. No, leaves him on 2 hit points. It's still 3G picks up that kill, and now they're up again. 12-11. Spots another artillery piece. It's the AMX 13F3, whatever that is. Tier 6 Frenchie by the looks of it. Shoots him and tracks him. He's got marks of excellence on a Tier 6 French artillery piece. What a scumbag. 6 kills, 13-11 to score, 2,500 damage done, 455 blocked, a little bit of assisted. 2 tanks left. It's the Stug up there, which they're pinging profusely, and my old mate Steely in the Churchill 7 in the middle of the map. Dead PZ34 pinging the map like his life depends on it. You're already dead, son. Move on. Go back to the garage and let these blokes do what they do. They know what they're doing. The Stug's on 3 kills. The grill's just kicking back there doing grill stuff. They're only up by a tank. Churchill at tier 6, the Stug at tier 5, and on Germanian's team is top tier with a couple of tier 5 helpers. There's the enemy Stug. Fires and misses. Artillery does its job, gets him for 135 hit points. That's still going to be getting a little bit nervous. There's my old mate Steely, and he's aiming right for Germanium. He shoots, and looks like that shot went into the dirt. Pretty tense. It looks like the Churchill just fired. Oh, I reckon I'll be flicking onto the skill rounds here to try and carry this one. Looks like the grill's changing positions. Bounces the Churchill. Of course, that Churchill hasn't got the best gun in the world. Shoots him once. It's going to take 2 more shots to kill him if they penetrate. Doesn't penetrate that shot. Fires blindly. 13 to 12 is a score. 2,700 damage done. A little bit blocked, a little bit of assisted. 1 more shot into that Churchill. Is he going to rely on the artillery to do it for him? Looks like artillery is moving into a position where he can drop a turret on that Churchill's head. Sticking with standard rounds. Friendly Stug gets killed by the Churchill. I didn't even see where that friendly Stug was. There's his 7th kill, Germanian, from DA Clan in the Panther M10 on mines. 1 tank remaining. If he can get this 1 tank, the Stug 3G from Mate's Clan. He's on 2 kills. Not bad at tier 5. There's a Panzer 3-4 pinging like an absolute madman. Panzer 3-4. Dalimar Zara. Go back to the garage. You're not helping. I'm sure Germanian knows what he's doing. He's on 7 kills, 2,804 damage, 600 damage blocked, 456 assisted damage, and there you go. The Stug has just given his position away, and we'll just speed up the replay because it's going to be a bit of a driver. It's going to be 1.5 minutes before he caps it out, so I don't think there's anything to panic about. Germanian DA going up to the mines, going to try and he's got a lot of faith in his German crew, and there's the Stug. 1 shot takes him down, 2 shots killed him. 15 to 13 is the score. Carried the shit out of it with 8 kills. Picks himself up a Radley Walters and a very, very well-deserved Ace Tagger Mastery Badge for Germanian from DA Clan in the Panther M10, also known as the War Crimes tank. It's the one I believe. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I reckon that's the one that the Germans they repainted a Hellcat from memory. Anyway, that was an ace tanker for Germanian from DA Clan. The Hand of God medal, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Radley Walters for the 8 kills, Pascucci's for killing 2 artilleries, Steel Wall, High Caliber, Top Gun. Steel Wall sounds like an unusual medal to get in a Panther M10, but then again, like I said, I've never driven one. 3,372 hit points of damage, 8 kills, 1529 base experience. That's a pretty handy base experience score. He fired 49 shots, 34 hit, 29 went through. There was a lot of blind shooting there, so you don't be too critical on him for that one. But he did miss. He did fail to pen 20 shots. 3,372 damage. A little bit of assisted, a little bit blocked. And how'd he go for credits? Very, very well indeed. Premium tank, of course, with a premium account, 88,307 credits after tax in that 11-minute game. Not too bad at all. As we move on to the 3rd and final replay in today's video, this one is going to be a lot more fast and furious. This one features my old mate heligamer 564 from AAS Clan, Aussie Assault Squad, I think it might be known as. Now, heligamer is not stuffing around here. He's on Kharkov. It's on a mission to cause damage to medium tanks 5 times. Let's see if he can do that. He's in tier 7 Swedish medium tank. He's platooned up with his old mate 99 Destroyer from REF Clan. 99 Destroyer, he's no stranger to my live stream. Link down below. Make sure you follow, subscribe, like, and all that kind of jazz. And heligamer executes the Cromwell. Takes the lead for the first time. Now clearly looking towards the E75. That's a premium German tank destroyer, also known as the Cockroach. Looks like 99 Destroyer. He's had a bit of a DC. Well, it looks like he's not connected. Can't say I've ever seen him do that. He always says hello in games, which is something I really appreciate. I really reckon that's absolutely fantastic. The Hellcat picks up the kill on the E75, and now heligamer aimed right in towards the T-34-85. That's the Tier 6 premium Russian medium tank that was given away last year. And remember when they were given away, it was just... they were absolutely everywhere. heligamer not stuffing around, moving straight into the face of the T-34-85. Of course, the Leo is a Tier 7 Swedish medium tank, 105mm gun, 300 alpha damage, which isn't too bad at all when it pens. 155 penetration with standard, 194 with APCR rounds, which is premium ammunition. 2-0 2-2, I should say, is the score. Puts one shell into the T-3485, turns him into a one-shot. Looks like the VK might be trying to seagull it. Spots the Swedish tank destroyer, who was clearly looking at the other tank, the VK3601H. 3-2 on Kharkov. He's up to 1,700 damage already. Looks like a lot of bloom. I think it's because he's aiming in a lot further than I'm used to. 4-3's the score. Big surprise for the T-3485. Not sure what he was doing out there in the middle of the road. 5-3, 2 kills to heligamer. Looks like 99 Destroyer has just entered the game. His computer sounds like... Maybe his computer crashed or had to be restarted. It's happened to us all. Auto aims and kills the IKV 65-2, bringing the score up to 6-3. What's left? 6-3. There's the Tiger 2. Aim, 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 old son. There you go. Another 318 damage into the top tier German heavy tank. And I'll tell you what, that 300 alpha damage is absolutely fantastic. Now he is going forward very, very slowly. Puts a shot into the FV207. Looks like he's not going to go for the kill shot. Why wouldn't he go for the kill shot in the FV? Spot wants the O knee. Oh yeah, that'll go through. Good job. Clearly talking to 99 Destroyer on TeamSpeak or Discord or whatever they use over there at AAS or REF. 8-7, and they're all working together on that dirty, filthy, big Japanese O knee. It's enormous. It looks like an elephant. And that's because it's about the size of a baby elephant, the O-knee. O-knee shooting towards the AMX M449. Looks like he was struggling to pen the premium French Tier 8 heavy tank as heligamer continues to move forward on 3 kills, 3,176 damage in the Leo. And with that 300 alpha gun, that's only 10 shots. The damage does rack up. That CDC, even though he's a Tier 8, he's got no armour whatsoever. So heligamer will be licking his lips, looking... No, he's going to go for the SU. He had a side shot on the Jag Panzer IV there, but you can't criticise him for that. He's certainly carrying the hell out of it. 99 Destroyer picks up the kill on the Jag. Gets tracked by the SU-100 M1, but a quick tap of the 4 key fixes that. And it looks like is he going to go for the Tier 8? He's going to go for the AMX. One shot each will kill him from the 2 Leos. Loses his loader. Misses the shot on the AMX CDC. He'll be saying, come on 99 Destroyer, help me. 99 Destroyer kills the SU-100 M1. 12-9 is the score. There's the AMX. The standard round should do the job. There's his 4th kill. 2 kills to 99 Destroyer. He's down to 111 hit points. That's a one shot for whatever might be left on the enemy team. Just 2 tanks left. The Type 62 at Tier 7 and the AMX 12T at Tier 6. 13-9, 3,404 hit points of damage. He thought he had the kill shot there on the Type 62, but there was a building in the way. 99 Destroyer gets rid of the AMX 12T. Auto aims, kills the Type 62, carries the hell out of it. 8 kills in the platoon. Absolutely fantastic effort by 99 Destroyer and my old mate heligamer 564 in the Leos, the Tier 7 Swedish medium tanks on Kharkov. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Duelist Medal, Fighter, Fire for Effect, Hand of God, Brothers in Arms for getting those 8 kills in a platoon. And surviving. Do you have to survive for a Brothers in Arms? Yes, you do. And they did. They did very well. They carried it. 3,500 damage, 5 kills, 1,354 base experience. He fired 18 shots, 16 hit, 13 went through, 3583. Ace Tanker, what can you say about that? 99 Destroyer had a ripper as well. Didn't do a massive amount of damage, but he picked up the 3 kills and played like an absolute legend. 21,278 credits after tax. That's with a standard account in that 5-minute game. Not a bad Ace Tanker in the Leo. 18 shots fired, 16 hit, 13 went through. heligamer 564. What a legend in the Leos. So once again, thank you for the replays, lads. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that kind of jazz. Take care. See you all next time. 99 Destroyer can often be seen in my Twitch stream as well, saying hello and general good-natured chat. Sounds like a hell of a nice guy. Once again, thanks. Take care. See you all next time.